I've got a video for you today. I've decided to go ahead and show my whole collection. This is the second time I've been showing it. Last time I posted a video in February, and my collection's grown considerably since then. It's almost doubled in size, probably. And I thought it's worth going ahead and showing it because it got a lot of views and people were interested. It got a lot of good feedback from it. So we'll start off here with the Dead of Night series. There's quite a few of these, but I've only got 3. They're hard to find, although they are cheap when you do get them. Some Amityvilles. There's some of these I've not got. They're really hard to find, especially in England. They're out of print, so they're quite expensive even in America. I'm not sure why that's there. Night of the Living Dead. Shouldn't be there. Next is a series called it's got the Shameless series. It's like various mainly banned films, really hard to find, and these are quite new released, so they're expensive. I've only seen this one, Ratman. It was really strange, and most of them look really strange and creepy. I've never heard of most of them. So I've been looking out for these and getting them as I can, but as I said, they're quite expensive and rare. Next is an old series collection of various horror films, and this is The Vipco. I've got Beyond twice, as well as various other titles. I got Beyond twice because I bought it forgetting I'd already bought it. So, you know, I've done that quite a few times now. But it's only £1, so it's not too bad. Overall, there's a lot of these. They're hard to find now, and I'll really like getting these, and I hope one day to have most of them. Next is the George Romero films and remakes of various little sequels, even though this is really supposed to be crap, Day of the Dead 2. And I've got Land of the Dead twice. I bought this other cover because it looks brilliant. I'm not a massive fan of the Land of the Dead film, but you know, as I said, that cover did look good. Next is the Arrow videos. These are again kind of like the Shameless ones, kind of like the Vipco. Very old films that have been re-brought out, and these are really cool. I love these because most of them come with most of them come with an alternate cover, like if you take the sleeve out and reverse it, it's another cover. Usually with their original Italian names, if they're Italian, stuff like that. And a lot of them come with posters or 2 discs, and they're really cool. They're quite expensive and hard to find, but I'm looking forward to getting most of them as I can. Moving on now to the this. Originally I just had pretty poor looking films in here, but then my girlfriend shuffled it all up and kind of sorted them out into like a distributor, which was a really random way to set them out. It was alphabetical at some point, but I just couldn't be over keeping up with it. So as I said, there's various little titles in here. A lot of the 101 films, which are pretty poor. I've reviewed most of these, they're not great, some of them are okay. Various little films. Nothing really to talk about these. Films that most of these, I'd say that this shelf in particular I'm not really a fan of. The Camp Blood. That number 3 is one I made myself, that's not a real film. More of the Tartan releases, Battle Royales, stuff like that. Some okay films, most of them pretty cheap. Again, continuing the theme here, some kind of old, rarish, not too interesting looking films. Although that Dead Set is a really good English TV series. You should definitely check that out if you're not. The Jaws. Well, these would be quite hard to see now, I suppose. Okay, so back out here. So the first row. Various little horror films, most of them not seen. As I said, I'm really addicted to buying them, and I watch them as I can, but I've not seen a lot of these films, I must admit. Wrong Turn 6 there, that's one I've made myself. In the last video I had a lot of people questioning what this film was, and I have to say I made that myself. Prophecies there, number 4 is a US import. There's the 5th one out as well, and then the last 2 star Tony Todd, which is pretty cool. Next is 2 ones I bought today, Amateur Porn Star Killer 2 and Video Dead. Now both of these are really rare, and this one might be a copy, I'm not too sure, I really hope it isn't, but this one isn't. It's a 2-disc special edition, and I got it for £2, and on Amazon and eBay it's going for about $50, so I'm absolutely made up with that. I got an absolute bargain, and I can't believe it. Phantasms, most of the Piranhas, not all, I think I'm missing 2 of them. The Screams, Child's Play, again there's an alternative cover for the first Child's Play. That was £1, and it's a brand new release, so I couldn't help but get that. As for the sequels, Evil Dead's, can't wait. I've watched the remake, or well, it's supposed to be a remake, but it's not really, in the cinema, and that was really cool. Can't wait to get that on DVD. Candyman trilogy. Most of the kind of the Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal kind of films, although that is kind of a series, but they don't share names. I've seen the original to that today, actually, still got that. Cube, various other films. Some of these are good, some of them are really poor, you know. I'm trying to get pretty much any horror film I can. You know, the Feast ones, they were pretty interesting. I Spit in Your Grave. Absolute classic, but kind of hard to see. Okay, back up to the top. I've got The Crow, one of the sequels. I've got the original somewhere, I'm not sure where it is though. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is. I've just got it today, so I've not had a chance to put it with the original Bait. That's a really brand new one. I'll be watching that and reviewing that very soon. God, what's that? I'm not sure whether to review that because I didn't really understand it too much. It was an okay film, but it wasn't, I don't know, I don't have strong enough feelings to review it. 2 zombie films I've reviewed, they're pretty cool. That's another one of the sequels / rip-offs of Night of the Living Dead. I've reviewed that. Actually, number 3 has just come out in America, but I'm not sure it's on DVD yet. But it's not out for a while in England on DVD, and I can't wait to get number 3 because I loved it. Children of the Corns. I think there's a remake and another sequel, but they're both US imports that I need to get. Texas Chainsaw, that was a pretty poor film, I must admit. And House, I'm going to try and get the 3 sequels to House very, very soon. They're pretty random. Never heard of them before until I got them. Hills of Eyes, stuff like that. Oh, there's Crow. I'll have to add that next soon. Or the Parfaits, if that's how you pronounce it, French, isn't it? Lots and lots of them. Dusk Till Dawns. Okay, that's the top. Here we have The Tremors. They're really fun films. There's a TV series of that. I'm looking at trying to get that box set, but it's quite expensive. That's not horror. I don't know what it's got there. Maniac Cop. Can't wait to watch that. It looks fun. Species. I'm still missing number 4. More various films. Witchcraft. Where's it gone? Witchcraft 2. I got the second one. There's 11 in that series, although they're pretty much hard. They're pretty much impossible to find. I think like number 8 or something's like $100. So I'll never have all of them. I'll try and get them as much as I can. Wreck. Number 3's out, although I've not got that, and number 4 is coming out. There's a few Resident Evils I've not got. I've seen them all, and some of the brilliant films. I really enjoy them. They get a lot of criticism, but yeah, I enjoy them. These are like kind of a lot of them there are pretty much unknown, kind of like low budget horror films, but I've enjoyed them. The Divide, that's not really a horror, but it's definitely worth checking out. Like a end of the world kind of film. It's really cool. Very small films. I'm not sure if you can make them out. It's kind of dark. Next, some random films. Exorcists. Blair Witch Projects 1 and 2. 30 Days a Night. Them, and then Last House on the Left. Oh, looks like the Exorcists have fell down. Urban Legend Trilogy, the Lake Placid series. That's alright. The 4th one kind of. It's better. It's an improvement. The After Dark films. These are really cool because a lot of them come with wallets. Not all of them, but they are pretty cool. Some okay films. And then finally, now we're going to like the franchises. We've got the Friday the 13th, all of them apart from the remake. I've not got that yet. Halloween's. Hellraisers. I think I'm missing one of these, maybe one of them, yeah. Punkmasters, I'm missing one of them as well. Psycho, the original and the remake, plus the original had 3 sequels, but they're hard to find. I'll try to get them eventually. Next is the Return of the Living Deads. There's a 5th one which I need to find, and then the complete Nightmare on Elm Street. There's actually a TV series of this, but I'm not sure if I'll be getting that because it's got really bad reviews. Freddy vs Jason as well. The Saws, they're okay, I suppose. They are enjoyable. They're not, I don't know, they kind of did. This last one was a massive letdown. Howling, there's a 5th one. The 5th one I cannot find anywhere. It's Italian import, it's the only version you can find, and it's £5. So I'll be looking at getting that eventually, but I'm in no rush. Paranormal Activities and the Entities, which is kind of a rip-off series of that. Then finally, we've got the Anacondas, all 4 of them. All 4 Wishmasters. I think I'm missing a couple of Leprechauns, I can't remember which ones. That started off Jennifer Aniston's grave, you can see her face there. As well as Critters. Leonardo DiCaprio was in his first film in that as well. And then I Know What You Did Last Summer trilogy. And The Thing and its sequel. So, that is my DVD collection. Also worth mentioning, worth showing is these. These aren't official posters, I just printed them off from Google Images. There's some behind. Like the stacks, and it's various like the films that I've enjoyed or I like, or posters that I like, and yeah, that's pretty cool. I want some official ones like this kind of size, but they're quite expensive. I've also got a lot of figures as well, but I've forgot to show them. I've not got them ready, and my room's a tip, so I'm not going to turn around and risk exposing the trash that I live in at the moment to go to the figures. So yeah, that is my DVD collection. I've got various figures, a bit like Freddy, Ghostface, some Walking Dead ones, the Saw doll, Bub from Day of the Dead, 'cause Day of the Dead's one of my favourite films, Exorcist, Hellraiser, and Leatherface, stuff like that. So yeah, if there's any of them films that you really want me to review, please let me know, and I will definitely consider it. I'll post my review, let you know if I don't know. I'm open to do reviews if you want to suggest, but if it's mainly the more newer stuff I want to review. Like for example, if it's a film like Nightmare on Elm Street, there's millions of reviews for that out there already, so there wouldn't be much point in me really reviewing it. So that's all I got to say. So thanks for checking out my videos. Let me know if any. Thanks for checking out my video. Let me know if any films you want me to review, and I'll consider it. And please subscribe and also check out my other videos because I've got a lot on YouTube now. So yeah, thank you.